This is definitely something new.
Yeah, we're making s'mores brittle.
S'mores brittle. I don't even know what that means. I don't even think you knew what it meant until like
a couple days ago. We'll see if we can do it.
So this is technically just a test batch, right?
Yeah, we're just making a small batch, like 12 pounds instead of 24 pounds.
Okay, Scott, who's your sidekick for doing this today?
Terry.
Terry's gonna be right there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Me and Terry.
And whose idea was this? Because I feel like this is...
Terry. Where is she?
You got this all by yourself right now. So how do you have to weigh this out different then? Because it's half, so... 5
pounds of corn syrup and 7 pounds of sugar. So.
Alright. You think it's going to turn out good? You have high hopes for this?
This is going to be interesting. I don't think this is working.
Even if it turns out, like, not the best and
it'll still be good anyway, regardless.
Yeah, even if it takes a downfall, are you still going to, are we still going to have it up on the website or for sale?
I don't know what Terry has in mind. It depends on how disastrous it becomes, or...
Because I know you guys are doing it totally different. It's going to be all pulled on the table, isn't it?
Yeah, just since it's a small batch, we're just going to do it right on the table here, and actually I'm going to heat it up a little bit, which we don't normally do that for brittle, but since this is a test batch and we're trying to mix cereal, chocolate, and marshmallows in there, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we haven't even really told the people yet like what goes into this. So it's gonna be pecan, right?
Pecan, yeah.
So there's gonna be pecan, the cereal, which is Golden Grams.
Golden Grams, yeah, that's it. You know.
Golden Grams, marshmallows, and chocolate.
And chocolate.
There's a lot that goes into this.
Chocolate morsels, if you all sprinkled all through. So we'll see.
Are you guys crushing up the Golden Grams?
I thought we'd leave them big so you could have little,
crunch.
Chunky.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might be too small and
true.
Might not taste
almost like
much.
a powder.
Well, yeah.
Have you guys put anything in the brittle other than like a peanut?
No.
Oh, so this is a full test.
So when it's on the table and it's still foamed up, we'll spread it out and it's still going to be really hot, and that's when we'll throw everything on it.
So you do got to be kind of quick with it.
Yeah. That's why I'm warming up the table too.
Oh, okay, so then it'll stay that.
We have a little time because we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. All right, now how much sugar goes into this one then?
Let's see, 7 pounds of sugar. If I count on my fingers, then I can get it.
Yeah. Steve the mathematician.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. See, that's not that much.
That's a little batch.
It does look like equal parts, though. It looks like equal parts sugar to corn syrup. How much water do you have to add to this then?
Well, usually it's 2 quarts, and this is half, so I'd say 1 quart, and that looks pretty close to being half. I'm just eyeing it, but
just eyeing it.
Just close enough.
It's a test batch. Whatever.
It should be okay.
It's a test batch.
I think I've done it long enough.
Yeah. Do you have to heat it up to the same temperature then?
Yeah, cook it the same way and everything. Yep.
Just everything's done the same, just in smaller portions.
Yeah, that's all. Even if you were cooking on a pan on your stove at home, you'd do the same thing.
Yeah. So we get to do a taste test. Are you going to be taste testing this one?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I got to get all the ingredients on.
We'll try to get everyone back here to try it and see their real reaction, see how they think it is.
I'm sure everybody will. I'm sure it'll be good. Might not look great, maybe. I don't know.
What is going on over here?
You can see me?
Today I can, yeah.
I can't find my tie-dye gloves.
Oh, and you don't have tie-dye sweatshirt on, so yeah, you're pretty much all seen.
Yeah, all right, here I am in all my unradiant glory. We're going to do that thing that I threatened to do that Steve is so excited about. Not.
He's a little nervous.
S'mores brittle. And it's ridiculous. I don't know if I talked about it before, but we kind of were... I asked Elle on her last day to package up the s'mores bark, except I said s'mores brittle, and they were laughing at me. And then we went, wait a minute, why can't we do s'mores brittle? And then Elle and I were kind of shooting it back and forth, like, yeah, we could put the stuff on top and kind of pat it in there, because You can't. Mostly we stir things in. I can't see us stirring in the golden grams or stirring in the marshmallows.
Right.
But so what we cooked up is we will pour it on the table. And what we cooked up, we're gonna pour it on the table, spread it out, and then we're gonna put the stuff on top and pat it in there.
So while it's still pretty hot.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because we want the marshmallows to kind of melt in there, and we want
Yeah.
the chocolate to melt in there. In fact, I better get the chocolate, or I'm gonna have a problem.
I know.
It's gonna be fine. Sweetie, we got 40 degrees to go. 45. It's gonna be fine. I'm here.
Good thing you're here.
Good thing I'm here. I just gotta get those morsels. So yeah, we're gonna pat it all on there. So we might pat it on with our gloved hands, or we might use a spatula.
Or bare hands.
I'm probably not. That's frowned upon by the Department of Health and by the skin on my hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say you wouldn't have that left.
Yeah, so yeah, not going down that road. I've been pretty much burn free for my whole career here, and I want to keep that record going.
Wow, that's impressive.
We've all pretty much been. We very rarely get burned. We treat the hot boiling stuff like it's hot boiling stuff.
Yeah, that's
and
smart.
And then act accordingly.
Yeah, that's smart.
We're ready.
So adding the pecans.
I don't think he was ready.
No.
I don't think he was ready.
I don't think anybody's ready for this.
Okay.
Mixing it all in.
This is going to be good.
You don't know that.
And then what? After you add the pecans, what do you have to let the temperature get back up to?
Then it'll go back up to 290.
Oh, okay, so it'll drop quite a bit once you add these, right?
Yeah, usually it does. It's 278.
It doesn't want to drop this. It's a smaller batch.
Yeah.
We
So.
want to use fewer nuts.
Yeah.
We're using usually for a full batch of pecan brittle. We use 8 pounds of nuts. So for a half batch, you would figure 4 pounds.
Right.
But we're adding so much other stuff. We need to make sure there's room in the batch for other stuff to get mashed in there.
Right.
And for the brittle to hold it all together. So in light of that, we used 3 pounds. Because the main focus of this is s'mores.
Right.
So
Not
it's the chocolate, the marshmallows, and the graham cracker cereal. And we don't use real graham crackers because graham crackers can get funky if you do things to them, like apply heat to them, or they can pull moisture out of stuff. So that's why we do golden grams, the cereal, because it'll retain its crunch. But so we made the golden grams, or we made the s'mores bark. So now we're making s'mores brittle. So this is the summer of s'mores.
Summer of s'mores.
What's next? S'mores clusters, s'mores candy bars, s'mores casserole, s'mores soup, s'mores sundae. I'll keep going.
All right.
S'mores souffle, s'mores stew, s'mores sandwich. That'd be
That could.
Terry, we's always together.
He's not wrong.
No.
We've been together more of our lives than
Not.
we weren't. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 38 years. We got married when I was 10. So.
Found her out in the woods.
She was a wild thing. Her hair was all scraggly. She's barefoot. Cleaned her up, brought her home, married her.
So those nuts really didn't do much to bring the temperature
didn't
down.
really bring it down. Usually it brings it down to 260 or something.
Wow. Nope, not this time.
Not this time, though.
Plus, it's a smaller batch, so we have to keep closer eye on the temperature.
Yeah, you don't want to
It
burn
can change very
anything.
quickly. You know what's a fun trick when somebody doesn't know any better? When we have a batch of candy that isn't really a full kettle, you have to tilt the kettle so that the thermometer is in there all the way.
Right.
Sometimes somebody will come along and go, oh, this kettle's crooked, and they'll upright it so the thermometer is no longer in the batch. And then the batch burns before we notice, hey, who did that to the kettle?
Yeah.
And then it burns, and you throw it away, and Steve thinks that's really funny when that happens.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny 10 years later.
Yeah.
Then by then you forgot who did it. And,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, at least we won't burn this one. We have too many eyes on it.
Okay.
It's time already?
That's it.
So Cooper and Greg, this is like, they've got their summer schedule is they're working 4 10-hour days, so they can have a 3-day weekend every week.
Nice.
I wish I could get in on that, but I know. I asked the boss. Boss said no. He asked the boss. Boss said no.
Oh.
No,
All
bring
Bring it over to the barrel.
I'm just gonna barrel on over here. Seems a lot lighter than usual.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a wee bit.
Who would have figured?
Oh, it smells good.
Doesn't smell like s'mores yet.
It sure doesn't.
So what are we adding now?
It is salt, and then we're going to add baking soda.
So do you have to do obviously smaller amounts of both?
50% less, or
Yep.
half. Either one is fine.
Yeah.
The thing about doing a half batch is after we mix this in, it's not going to come all the way up to the top of the kettle. So you miss that heart-pounding excitement of, are we going to get there in time before it boils over? We will.
This one we definitely will.
Yes, because it's not going to boil over. It'd be funny if it boiled over.
Mm.
Steve, would you think that'd be fun?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he forgot how tiring I could be if I was in here full time. I'm a morning person. How about you, Steve? You a morning person?
She's the pink bunny.
The
Tie-dyed.
Energizer.
I'm tie-dyed.
That should be good.
I like how you say that. Should be.
Should be.
We're not committing to anything really. So if it's a fail, we'll be like, well, we didn't know for sure if it would work out.
I said should be the whole time.
Yes. Watch out for the pole.
Okay.
A wee little batch.
Yeah, this is really little. This is what I used to do when I went to the farmer's market.
And he did it by himself.
I just put the handle down on the table and clean the kettle out.
Those were the days.
Getting up at 4 in the morning.
Were they the days?
Huh?
Were they the days?
They were something.
They were days.
Yes, they were. Each one ended in a Y.
They were very tiring.
How much do we have to spread it out, like just like normal, and then you're gonna put all this stuff on?
Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, this won't be as thin as regular brittle because we're not going to flip and stretch.
Right.
I just use one table
Yeah.
because it's small.
Because we were trying to figure out like if we were going to do it. If we're going to do it like, were we going to make? I'm just going to let you make the shape because this could get cold pretty
Yeah,
fast.
it's only one.
Yeah.
Don't need two people doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chocolate first.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
That's all you feels wrong.
It's gonna be a little thick.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Almost looks like a big chocolate chip cookie right now.
So far. So Steve, if you want to start adding marshmallows, that would be super good.
Some space.
Yep.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
This is definitely interesting.
Well, if it doesn't work, I guess we're all gonna eat this.
So yeah, Terry, I was asking, what is this going to be for sale?
Oh yeah.
So even if it comes out and it's a bust,
How could it be? I mean, with these ingredients, how could this be bad?
that's true. It's true.
I don't know.
Our chocolate's melting just like we wanted it to.
Maybe we should fold it in half or something.
Fold it in half. Let's not.
It's over the top.
Let's not do that because the bottom isn't going to be as pretty. See, this is the stuff where we want it to stick.
Yeah.
I don't think this is working.
Steve, don't be a naysayer. Don't be a nattering nabob of negativity.
I don't know.
How could it not work? Oh, by the way, it's s'mores. Here's your fireplace.
Oh boy.
S'mores
at
with the
that.
fireplace.
Get your sticks out.
So Steve, why are you saying it's not working?
Well, I think everything's gonna fall off.
I'm willing to get chocolate on things.
Yeah.
Well, that's what this is
Why not?
for.
Okay.
I mean,
No.
just pushing it down with it.
It definitely looks pretty though.
Sure looks pretty.
Some are not marshmallowy enough. I think we did pretty well with the chocolate.
Yeah.
The marshmallows need to be represented. Yeah, it might fall off, but.
Just tapping it like how with that thing wasn't doing much, so definitely pushing is definitely how it's.
Yeah, and I realize I'm getting chocolate all over everything, but you know what they say? You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. So you gotta get your gloves dirty to make s'mores bark.
Oh, it's hardened up.
Mm-hmm. Do you wanna cut it up?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Let's try it.
Does anybody want to lick my gloves? Words that I have not said before.
It's coming up good though.
Yeah. There, I think I'll cut it.
It looks like it's sticking halfway decent. I see some of the marshmallows are still melted to it.
Yeah.
Most of the marshmallows are.
Good, good, good. I can't wait to try this.
Me either.
It's going to be the biggest, most delicious mess we've ever made.
How do you think the packaging will be on this one?
The messier the food, well, once it hardens up, it'll be fine. I'm probably going to go with a clear plastic zip top.
Right.
Because you got to keep that stuff fresh.
Yeah,
you don't want the
that's
brittle
true.
to get sticky, and you don't want the
Marshmallows get
marshmallows to get stale or the golden grams to get stale. So it's all. So we'll get this stuff packed away pretty quickly. I was actually working on the label for it just a little while ago.
Whoa.
No
Okay.
fiddlesticks.
Let's see if I can cut it down the middle. I don't know.
If not, we'll just break
Yeah.
it freestyle.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, I think it looks pretty darn good.
I think it looks good, yeah. I bet it tastes even better than it
Oh
looks.
no, it's going to be terrible.
Yeah,
Well,
nobody's gonna like it.
No, I would say no either.
What I started to say when we were making it was we were trying to figure out, let's see, do we make brittle all day and then do this as the last batch of the day? And then we got to thinking that, well, it's going to get stale if it's left out, so you don't want to leave it too long. So then we
Right.
thought, you know what, we'll just do it this way, and we don't actually need that long counter.
Yeah.
So
true.
since we're not stretching it on the counter, so we'll just do it this way. Put it on the turn the cold water on, cool
Yeah.
it down. Because if this becomes a thing, and we have to make it, more often, then we would make a big batch of it.
Right.
And then depending on when we did it, maybe we would do it at the end of the day. Because it's
you
got to be
think-
pulled up before we go.
So when it's a cloud, like when it's pillowy, if you started throwing in the marshmallows first like that, do you think that might help better?
It might work. I mean, the big thing is when we're spreading it out, you're getting the foam down, you're cooling it off right there. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what it would look like if we did it like that, but the only way
Right.
to find out is to try.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like spread it out quick and then throw the stuff in there quick.
Yeah, I was
ASAP.
saying as it's fluffy, people are just spreading everything out, so then when you spread it out, everything's mixed in.
Well, if we spread it, then the chocolate's going to go all over the place.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But
the
it might not be
chocolate
a bad
after.
thing.
Yeah, I was saying the chocolate after you
Okay.
spread it. Because I think the chocolate will be a mess.
Yep.
But the marshmallows are the only
Yeah.
things that seem to maybe
And
not
next
stick.
time, just pour it out and then throw
You said
everything
next
in there,
time.
and then
You said next time.
then spread it out.
You
Nice.
said next time. We got him, Pete. We got him.
We got it. We got it.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Wow. It's like we're watching a fireworks show.
There you go. There's a fire right there.
Craig made that.
Uh-huh.
Very talented.
Sure is warm now.
Do we sit by the
Yeah.
fire?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna burn
ahead.
up.
Pull up a chair.
Star s'mores.
Pull up a
s'mores
yeah.
brittle on the fire. Thank you.
Okay,
You
ready?
got us all?
Yeah.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
crunchy, chocolatey, Grammy,
Marshmallowy.
Nope.
That was a close one.
gravity-ish.
Good catch. Throwing it at me?
Yeah, good.
Karen, what's your thoughts?
No, really good.
Barely talk.
What, Karen?
Really good.
There you
you.
What about you,
The
Leah?
pecan
I
Do you
love
like it?
it.
You-
I love s'mores. This is really good.
You're going in for the second taste test.
I am. I want to make sure I like it.
Yeah.
Can't be too careful. How would this be broken up on ice cream? Probably awful, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible. I wouldn't do that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
No,
I
that'd be
really
bad.
like definitely not.
The way the golden graham pairs with it, though.
So it's probably about it. This might be
Sure
an
was.
18-pound batch. So we'll probably do half pounders with this, I'm guessing. So this is, I'm going to save all of this and not put it for sale until this video goes live. So
Wow.
those of you who are watching this video will be the ones to get first dibs, because we just made this 18 pounds, and we'll just see how it goes, and and we'll go from there.
Even Brittle Bob?
Well, Brittle Bob, he's special. That's
Yeah.
I think it goes without
We'll
saying
call
that
him
Brittle
that.
Bob will
We'll
also
call him
have.
I mean, his
He'll
favorite
really have the
things
first dibs.
are pecan brittle and s'mores bar.
Yeah.
So this was basically
It would
made-
really only
Heaven
be
for
right.
Bob.
Basically, he told us through subliminal messaging to make this. Yes, it was Bob,
Okay.
who refuses to be on camera.
Thank you, Bob.
That's okay.
Thank you,
Shout
Bob.
out,
Yeah.
shout out, Brittle Bob.
I just have to finish making up the label, and then we'll pack it and sell it.
All
Is
right.
this video going up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I better get going.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Back
Okay.
to my office.
Better
All right.
watch Leah, though.
I know. I'm waiting for her to leave.
Yeah.
Lay's gonna eat it all before you can package it.
Keep an eye on that one.
Yeah.
All right, Taylor. So now your job is to break this all up.
Oh yeah. It's kind of hard.
It's a little thick.
Just a little. And it's
Oh, it
also
does-
got all these toppings, but
Oh,
yeah.
this is the first time we've ever done like brittle like with toppings like this, right?
Is it?
I don't know. Steve, is
I
it?
don't know.
Yeah, first time.
First time you've ever had to break this up. Like,
Oh,
brittle
look
with-
at that. Look at that.
Wow.
This one's a nice piece. Look at all the marshmallows.
Just want to take that one home, huh?
Yeah, this one might not make it in the bag.
Yeah, sorry guys. Actually,
Actually, I'm a little hungry.
You started to tell me why you break it from the back, but you didn't finish. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, I tried breaking it from the front, and all the golden grams just started falling off.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of trying to break it here.
And then just kind of pull.
Yeah,
Just a crack.
it kind of. Oh, that was a good
Ooh,
one.
that was a good one.
Yeah, so
What's the size look like? What is your
we're
ideal
doing like
size?
half pound, like 8-ounce sizes. So
So you want to break it up like no bigger than that one?
yeah, like this one's like a nice like front of the bag piece probably because it's got so many
And like this one. This one
goodies on it.
definitely is.
Actually,
These
all
two
of
are-
these are really good looking.
Yeah, it's hard to find one that doesn't really look great.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I guess you can go in the back, even though you're beautiful too. This is possibly the thickest brittle we've ever made.
Yeah.
Are you having?
Next time I'm gonna make the table real hot and stretch it right out.
Yeah. Are you having any problems getting it in the bag without like
Yeah,
all the
it's
pieces
kind of
falling off?
hard to get like two pieces in there, like back to back with each
yeah.
other. But let's see. It's a lot heavier than normal brittle is too. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. 8.2.
Okay.
Because I already
So now
put the
I wanna
tear
see.
on for the bag, so.
How are you gonna make this fit?
Very carefully. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Look how cute it is.
Wow, that looks so good. And are these gonna be on the store shelves?
I mean, if they make it to the store shelves, I guess it just
True.
depends on how many people buy it online first.
So you're not gonna put it on the shelves before this video's up?
No.
Okay.
Like I'll probably make it and then just keep it in the back for now.
Oh, okay.
For Bob.
Except, yeah, we're gonna save a bag for Brittle Bob. We have to.
Yeah.
He's gonna love this
I
brittle.
know this. Yeah.
It was basically like we made it for him, but we don't want to tell him. We don't want to tell him that.
Yeah. Okay, one more break for the road.
Okay, now I know I said this before, but I just want to reinforce it. The s'mores brittle, I saved it for you. If you're watching this video and it's just been put up, there's a good chance that you can actually get it right now because it's making a very limited amount of bags. So go to our website, herculescandy.com, and look under brittle and get yourself some s'mores brittle before it's gone, because I don't know when we're going to make it again. It was a little nerve-wracking for Steve. I thought it was fun. But anywho, that's all I have to say about that. No, I have to get back to work before corporate catches me yapping again.